Hello guys, welcome to Mad Screamer. In this video I have talked about 10 games that you can play if you have 4 GB of RAM installed in your PC with a decent Intel processor. This is the second part of the series. You can check out the first video by clicking on the I button. Now, let's get started. On number 10, we have Tomb Raider. It is an action-adventure game released in 2013. It is developed by Crystal Dynamics and was published by Square Enix's European subsidiary. In this game you follow the story of Lara Croft. It is set in Yamatai, an island from which Lara must save her friends and escape it. Its system requirements are displayed on the screen. Number 9, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist. It is an action-adventure stealth game released in 2013. It is developed by Ubisoft Toronto and is published by Ubisoft. In this game a group of terrorists calling themselves the Engineers initiate a terror ultimatum called the Blacklist, a deadly countdown of escalating attacks on U.S. interests. The player assumes control of Sam Fisher as he seeks to stop a terrorist group called the Engineers. Its system requirements are shown on the screen. Number 8, LA Noire. It is a 2011 detective action-adventure video game developed by Team Bondi and published by Rockstar Games. Set in Los Angeles in the year 1947, the game follows Detective Cole Phelps's rise among the ranks of the Los Angeles Police Department as he solves a range of cases across various bureaus. It has the shown system requirements. Number 7, James Bond 007, Bloodstone. It is a third-person shooter game developed by Bizarre Creations and was published by Activision, released in 2010. MI6 uncovers a plot by international terrorist Greco to conduct a suicide attack on the G20 leaders, while attending a summit at the Acropolis structure in Athens. M assigns James Bond to prevent the attack. Its system requirements are shown on the screen. Number 6, The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. It is an action role-playing game developed by CD Projekt Red and was published by CD Projekt, based on the Witcher series of fantasy novels by Andrzej Sapkowski. The game takes place in a fictional fantasy world based on Slavic mythology. Players control Geralt of Rivia, a monster slayer for hire known as a Witcher, and search for his adopted daughter, who is on the run from the otherworldly Wild Hunt. Its system requirements are displayed on the screen. Number 5, Valorant. It is a free-to-play first-person hero shooter and multiplayer game developed and published by Riot Games, released in 2020. Valorant is a tactical shooting game involving 2 teams with 5 players in each team. Every player can sign in and play remotely from anywhere in the world. Every game has 25 rounds and the team that wins 13 of them first wins the game. Players can choose their in-game characters called agents at the start of the game. Its system requirements are shown on the screen. Number 4, Need for Speed Rivals. It is a 2013 racing video game developed in a collaboration between Ghost Games and Criterion Games, and published by Electronic Arts. Players take on the role of a racer or cop, with each side of the law offering its own play style. Its system requirements are shown on the screen. Number 3, Call of Juarez Gunslinger. It is a first-person shooter set in a Western milieu developed by Techland and originally published by Ubisoft, released in 2013. In this game live the epic and violent journey of the ruthless bounty hunter on the trail of the West's most notorious outlaws. In this game the player controls Silas Greaves. Its system requirements are as displayed on the screen. Number 2, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive. It is a 2012 multiplayer first-person shooter developed by Valve and Hidden Path Entertainment. The game pits 2 teams, terrorists and counter-terrorists, against each other in different objective-based game modes. Its system requirements are shown on the screen. Number 1, Medal of Honor Warfighter. It is a first-person shooter video game developed by Danger Close Games and published by Electronic Arts, released in 2010. It tells the story of U.S. Tier 1 operator Preacher as he returns home from overseas only to find his family torn apart by years of deployment. Its system requirements are shown on the screen. That's enough for today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like the video, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel. I will return in the next video. Till then, goodbye.